Hey everybody, this is Herbalist V with Sweet Bayou Lou, and I'm coming to you from Allaire State Park in New Jersey. And I just wanted to say hello and check in with everybody. This space that I'm at is an incredible monument to the heritage and history of the people in this area. It's actually a fully functioning park and has a lot of great trails. And it also is a capsule that captures what the world used to be like years ago, almost 200 years ago. So the cool thing about Allaire is that it's been preserved, and they have a lot of events here that enable people to connect with what was. It used to actually be a mining company or a mining community, I believe. And once the period of time obviously transitioned into a different era, this space um, ended up being turned over to the township of Wall, I believe. And now they have incredible events here. They actually have a blast furnace down in this trail, which you could see from over here. They have a store. They have a bakery, I believe. They have a smith's shop as well. Carpenter shop, carriage house. Really, it's just a incredible place to be able to go to tap into our history and the way that people used to live. I also find it interesting because some say that it probably has some spirits and some ghosts that still continue to live and thrive here. I've been here multiple times and I've never encountered anything. But as you can imagine, a place like this definitely have some of that. There's the carpenter shop. And there's the carriage house over there. This looks like it's new. Continuing Education Center, which I haven't seen since I've last been here. So it's really cool to learn about our history, just as a whole with humanity, learning about some of the things that we've gone through and how we were able to commune and uprise and flourish and prosper, hopefully, but also reflect on some of the challenges that we still face as a community. So I think this is such a cool space right here. This is the carriage house. And the interesting thing is during Halloween, it is absolutely beautiful. It kind of just adds to the charm of this space. It's got like Sleepy Hollow vibes going on. There's also trails in the back part of the park that just go on forever. And there is a horse stable that's not too far from here that you can actually ride a horse in some of the trails throughout the back part. There's also bike trails as well, that are kind of hidden from this main village area. So I just wanted to give you a little tour of this space. My sister actually got married here. I believe it was in 2019 on New Year's Day. And there's an old church that she got married at. So it's just an incredibly beautiful space. And like I said, for me during the fall, it is absolutely spectacular. Oh, look at this tree. Absolutely amazing. All right, so I'm going to go read some comments now. Say hi to people who dropped by and said hello. So, Corral saying hi to you. Sajed, Rider Vlogs, hey, hey, hey. I am in the United States. I am in New Jersey right now, currently in Monmouth County. Hello, only Invis VR. How you doing? So here's another really cool building. Not really sure what it was used for previously. Oh, look, there's a deer that's just hanging out, laying in the grass. That is so cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'll let you rest. But yes, this building, not really sure what it was used for, but it's definitely definitely cool. So, like I mentioned before, I am in Allaire State Park, which is in Wall Township. This place actually used to be a fully functioning village. I believe it was a space for mining. Um, and they have row homes that actually were converted into a museum. And they have a whole bunch of other buildings down in this area that used to mimic what was. I could probably just sit here forever and just take in the nature and the beauty. I also forgot to mention that they have a railroad or a train. It's a mini train. I don't think it really is used besides um, just for um, just for amusement. It's a locomotive train, really small track that it goes on, and people can come here and buy tickets to be able to ride it. All right, Howellworks Stage Depot. That is cool. I have a lot of QR codes here that I would love to be able to tap into so that I could see the history behind some of these spaces and places. It's an interesting contraption. Looks like maybe some type of, oh, I don't even know. And there's also a couple of paintings that are sprinkled throughout that tell a little bit of history, I guess, of what buildings used to look like in their prime. So that's really cool. I don't know which building that is supposed to be, but that's really awesome. Down in this area right here, there used to be a trail that you could take. It looks like it is blocked off now. Looks like they actually just redid the bridge. But that ends up leading to the other side of the campus. So I'm sure one day that will open back up again. And the crazy thing is that I'm here pretty much by myself, which is wild because to be able to take this all in is incredible. So I'm taking you on a tour of Allaire State Park. My name is Herbalist V for all of those who just jumped in, and I'm the owner of Sweet Bayou Lou. And the purpose of my channel is to be able to give you a different way of being able to look at holistic living. I usually love going to parks, and that's really a part of my mental and physical well-being is being able to take walks and share it with people, especially who may not live in areas that are or have accessibility to nature in the way that I do. So I always love being able to share the places and spaces that I go to hopefully inspire you to get out, get some fresh air if you can, take walks if you can, clear your mind if you can. And also, learn a little bit more about the spaces that you live in and appreciate nature. Because I'm an herbalist, of course, I definitely dive into nature a lot. And I learn about plants and herbs and essential oils, which, of course, does tie into healthcare as well. And it's so cool because nature provides all of that. It provides us with the plants, it provides us with food, it provides us with peace, it provides us places and spaces that we can walk for our own mental and physical well-being. And that's why I love it so much. There's so much that I am able to take in from being out in nature. So this is the general store right here. Oh, just look at the building. Absolutely incredible. All right, I'm going to sign off now. Thank you for everybody who stopped by and said hello and listened to me listened to me ramble. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope this video definitely inspires you to get out into nature and enjoy the space and place that you live in. And I hope that you find some peace with this video as well. You can always check out my other videos where I take in a lot of natural spaces and share them with you. And I also have videos about herbs and tips and tricks on being able to live a much more holistic lifestyle. So, I got a couple people who came in and said, hello, 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 Muslim DXB. Hello, hello. Hope that you're doing well. I'm here in New Jersey. Hope wherever you are, you're doing well. All right, I'm going to loop back around to where I first started, just for those who just jumped on, just so you could see the beauty that I'm looking at. I'm at Allaire State Park here in New Jersey, and this is a village that was once a part of the mining community, I believe, in this area. And of course, there's not much mining that goes on here anymore, but they have restored it to mimic what this little location in this little town used to be like. Right over here is the bakery. Not sure what that building is right there, but that's cool. This is the blacksmith shop. So if you ever come here, especially during the holidays or when they have events going on, they will sometimes have people dress up in period outfits and reenact what it was like to be a blacksmith back in the day. Hey, George. I love this place too. It is absolutely fantastic. This is one of my favorite parts of the park. And more trails down there. All right, so I'm going to end here and say bye to everybody. And again, my Herbalist V with Sweet Bayou Lou. And if you are inspired to learn a lot more about holistic living, definitely feel free to come back to this channel. Maybe like and subscribe, share it with people that you love, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great evening.